You're with Left, Right and Centre. I'm Ankita Mukherjee. As the online world sees vicious and violent trolling cutting across political and ideological lines, we ask tonight, has social media become a double-edged sword? It is an indispensable governance and campaigning tools that parties clearly can't ignore, but is it also now a virtual Frankenstein over which there's little or no control?
I think we have to learn to live with it. We have to learn to ignore them. We have to learn to digest them. We have to decide our own strategy.
Recommended to the Home Ministry that they have to start a division which deals just with, viciousness against women on the net.
Well, joining us on our discussion tonight, Priyanka Chaturvedi from the Congress, and someone who's really borne the brunt of online trolling. She was told she'd be raped like Nirbhaya after she objected to insinuations against her. Amit Malviya, who looks after the BJP's social media division, also joining us tonight, as is Shivam Vij, contributing editor of HuffPost India and senior journalist. Vikas Pandey, software architect, someone who headed social media campaigns like I Support Namo on Facebook and Twitter. And there are many other volunteers like him for the BJP. But Priyanka, let me begin with you. In this last week, we've heard two union ministers take very different positions on online abuse and harassment or trolling. Menka Gandhi saying that she wanted online trolling against women declared as violence. But Arun Jaitley telling NDTV that this kind of censorship was really not possible. His advice was, best ignore it or digest it. But clearly you disagree.
No, absolutely. I totally disagree with what Mr. Jaitley said. Mr. Jaitley, as a lawyer and as someone who holds an important position in the government of the day, cannot just disregard or dismiss the kind of trolling that happens, the kind of threats one receives. And I'm not even talking about abuse here, or I'm not even talking about disagreements here. I'm talking about live Twitter threats that happen. If, in real world, out of the virtual world, if someone was to threaten me with rape and death, it would probably lead to someone, the cops running after him and ensuring that he gets into jail. It is not even considered important enough by our Information and Broadcasting Minister to discuss it. And we also saw what happened in terms of the kind of backlash Mrs. Gandhi faced when she said trolling will be considered violence against women, and how she backtracked from this entire situation. So it's really a scary situation to be in, where your Information and Broadcasting Minister and people in the position of authority just dismiss an entire environment that is being created, where people are trying to silence the voices of women who have a point of view which could be differing from their point of view.
And you believe that this is something that particularly women face more than perhaps their male counterparts?
Yes, absolutely. I had, in fact, in my blog post also, I had written about a survey which was done on political tweeting, where 73% of the men in this country occupy that space of political tweeting, while only 7% of women are speaking about something like this.
Okay, so you're saying women
start to speak out, all kinds of insinuation and innuendos come their way.
So women are a marginalized voice anyway, you're saying, on Twitterverse, and then they're also facing threats of sexual violence and indeed a variety of what could easily be deemed objectionable comments. Amit Malviya, come in on this. The BJP actually has a very comprehensive social media policy, which limits what people can say or not say on Twitter. But we're going beyond the people who have to follow that policy, because we're talking about loose supporters, a virtual online army, many say, who take it upon themselves to take on any opinion that they disagree with. Do you feel that political parties, I'm not talking about just the BJP alone, but all political parties perhaps need to now formally distance themselves from these very vicious voices?
Well, I, as the head of the party's National Information and Technology, condemn any kind of abusive behavior on social media, and as you rightly pointed out, the BJP has a very comprehensive policy on the kind of social behavior it expects of its volunteers and supporters online. Having said that, you are talking to me about volunteers. Let me point out to you a gentleman called Amresh Mishra, who's a Congress member, who once abused a lady online and threatened her with rape and murder, and he got away with it, and nobody in Congress reprimanded him, let alone a member of the Congress party. Digvijay Singh was online calling his colleague, his own colleague, a tanch mal, right? A very pejorative reference that you would use in the context of women, and nobody ever pulled him up. Well, my question to the ladies out there who probably are feeling victimized is that had the Congress in time pulled up its member and its senior general secretary, perhaps things would have been very different.
Okay, now Priyanka, it's a fair
today,
point,
when this
and
kind of a behavior
I'm
happens
posing this
online,
question
let
to
me make
both
my point,
parties.
please. Let me make my point, please. I haven't finished.
I'm so glad.
You have to allow me to make my point.
Okay, please.
You have to let me make my point.
Complete my point.
You will have to let me make my point, or else there's no point having us on the debate.
No, go ahead, Amit Malviya.
All right? Please don't interject.
I've kept quiet.
The point is that if
Either
this
you
kind
talk
of
or
a
you
trolling
keep,
has
making
happened,
the same
I would encourage anyone who's at the receiving end of it to go out, file a complaint with the police, with the cyber cell, let the cops do their job. Instead, what happens is that women actually use it as a tool to propagate and to play victimhood and go to the press and make a political capital out of it. Unfortunately, it undermines the genuine activists who are fighting for women's rights, who are fighting for women's security, who are fighting against child trafficking, who are fighting
I think now it's fair to let
trafficking of the girl child and so on and so forth.
Let's
not mix issues here, is what I would like to say.
Okay. But are you saying then that there is a need to distinguish?
Ankita,
yes. Okay.
Ankita, please allow me to make my point. Ankita, 30 seconds.
I can't hear your question because
I'd like
the
to tell
Congress
Amit Malviya here as the head
Okay,
of Bharatiya
tell me.
Janata Party's IT team. Have the audacity to listen now also. You have spoken. Now please listen. Have the patience. 30 seconds. I have filed an FIR, Mr. Malviya. Maybe you're not aware. Maybe you don't read tweets enough to understand that yes, I'm following the judicial process. I'm also following the law of the land to ensure that I get justice for what has happened. Second point to you, great you brought out Amresh Mishra, considering that a person who harassed in 2012 is still your talking point till 2016, speaks greatly of the difference of the discourse that we have set in place versus the discourse you all have unleashed on social media. Amresh Mishra, because of the complaints that even I tweeted about, was jailed. He faced jail. He faced, total boycott from the party. And this man is talking about an Amresh Mishra. I mean, that's the worst example you can give because we all stood in support of the lady who was...
I think there's no question. There's no question that the online world is equal opportunity.
And a very
Priyanka Chaturvedi, Amit Malviya, you can't be heard.
And Rahul Gandhi.
You should be ashamed of yourself and your discourse.
Okay, let's keep this civilized. I think there is absolutely no question that...
I've also named Digvijay Singh.
There is equal opportunities
trolling. Of the Gandhis. He's a mentor to Rahul Gandhi.
Mr. Malviya, none of your business really. It's none of your business really. And what you all end up speaking when your Haryana Chief Minister makes derogatory comments about women, that seems to be all right.
What
your Home Minister from Madhya Pradesh speaks about women, that seems to be all right. It's not about us, it's not about BJP versus the Congress.
From
it's about how you grow up in the party.
So this particular
abuse to women is a normal business.
Abusing and trolling women.
A slanging match is not what we want on this show. Priyanka Chaturvedi, Amit Malviya, I want to ask that your status be brought down. We can't hear you. Shivam Vij, it's fairly evident.
To BJP people also.
Please let me allow the other panelists to bring in the other panelists on this discussion.
I'm sorry, if the Congress spokesperson insists on speaking over everybody, this is exactly what we are going to have. We are going to have a lot of cacophony and no debate.
Thank you very much for making that point. I think that goes for everyone on this panel. Shivam Vij, both parties, or any number of parties clearly, we haven't heard from them condemning trolling, condemning the kind of viciousness we see online. Is it time now to do that? Because clearly the online platform is something that is deeply intrinsic to everybody's political campaigns now. But can you have one without hitting out or without taking a stand on the other?
No, I'm sorry. I think
it is a fact that we cannot deny that a lot of this trolling comes from supporters of only one party. For instance, I am often also trolled by supporters of the Aam Aadmi Party, but they never come down to using galis, threats. I've got death threats online, and I can only imagine what women go through when I see rape threats online. They come from supporters of only one party. The most important point, however, that I want to make is that we do not need any new laws. So I disagree with Maneka Gandhi there. I think the laws are there. There are enough IPC laws, enough laws against harassment of women, threatening rape, etc. So all covered by existing laws. The problem is that just as Priyanka has filed FIRs, in the past people like Kavita Krishnan and Swati Chaturvedi have filed FIRs, but they have gone nowhere. It's not the law, it's the process of the law that is not coming in sort of favor of women who deserve a safe space online. I think we can all agree, and since Mr. Amit Malviya's party is in power, I think making the internet safe space for women is an important issue, and I think I would appeal to Mr. Malviya for him and his party to put their weight behind this. Maybe Mr. Modi should do a Mann Ki Baat on this, maybe make a campaign out of it, but this is something that we need. And it's not just politics, in all contexts. Women expressing themselves freely online face all kinds of particularly sexual abuses.
Okay, Amit Malviya, respond to that. Clearly, the online space is so very important, both for your party and indeed this government. You've done studies of members of this government and how well they have performed on social media. Those lists are there for all to see. This is being used for your forthcoming campaigns as well. So why not then regulate this space, or if regulate is an offensive word, as censorship clearly is, at least have some discrimination when it comes to the kind of filth and abuse we see online.
I'm quite amused that journalists in this country talk about censorship and censoring media, whereas politicians are all for free speech. Having said that, this abuse thing is uniform across all parties. Perhaps the people who abuse Shivam will do so because they see him as affiliated to one party, and therefore he receives abuse only from another set of parties.
I think that's an offensive
Having said that, law and order in this case is a state subject. So asking, please let me make my point, I did not interject when you were speaking.
थोड़ा ना आप धीरे बात करें, आपका पॉइंट बकवास पॉइंट है।
Law
क्या बोल रहे हो? इनको बोल रहे हो कि पर्टिकुलर पार्टी?
Law and order is a state subject, and therefore invoking Prime Minister Modi is a very, very political statement to make, right? And as the speaker before me said, there are enough laws to ensure that this kind of abuse or trolling is taken care of. I would encourage everybody who's feeling abused or is at the receiving end of a threat should go to the law, pursue the matter legally, and I'm sure justice will be done on this matter. But having said that, we have to understand it's a different medium, it's an open medium. There are technology tools that are available. If you think you are getting intimidated by a certain handle or an account, please block it, report it. There are mechanisms. The social media platforms are equipped to handle this kind of behavior, this kind of anti-social behavior, if I may call it. But claiming victimhood, playing politics on it is really what is the powerful course of these political parties today.
Okay, Sanjay Rajoura has a point, and we welcome you to the show a little late.
Mr. अमित मालविया जी, बीजेपी आईटी सेल, ये हमको बोल रहे हैं कि जस्ट बाय इन्वोकिंग मिस्टर मोदीज नेम, जो अभी इन्होंने बोला, इट्स पॉलिटिकल। तो क्या हम पॉलिटिकल नहीं हो सकते? और ये बोल रहे हैं कि भाई ट्रोलिंग कर रहे हैं तो आप उनको ब्लॉक कर दो, आप उनके बारे में एफआईआर कर दो। बहुत सारे ट्रोल को तो आपके पीएम फॉलो करते हैं, उसके बारे में क्या कहना है आपका?
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, जैसे
अरविंद केजरीवाल, बिल्कुल वो भी तो ट्रोलिंग।
अरे जिनने हमें डेथ थ्रेट और रेप थ्रेट दिया था वो भी मोदी जी फॉलो कर रहे थे।
तो उनके बारे में क्या कहना मालवीय साहब आपका? आईटी सेल।
If you're here to discuss the Prime Minister and what he does, let me talk to you about the achievements.
Sir, Prime Minister is not untouchable. वो हमारे Prime Minister हैं, हमने उनको elect किया है। अब बार-बार आप ये ना बोले कि you cannot talk about Prime Minister.
A lot of activists, journalists, what does it say about them? You are just digressing from the point. The fact remains that we are here to discuss whether we should censor social media or not.
I don't want to bring in Vikas Pandey, who hasn't had
platform. It's a platform for expression.
Vikas Pandey, as someone who's worked as a
It's a
volunteer,
platform for
I
expression.
wish you realized
It's a-
that, and I wish you allowed others
No, I
also
take
to express
I
their
take
point of view
offense
rather
that
than
all the
suppressing it.
time means there is opposition party. They have all ganged up, and they are saying that every time it is the BJP supporters which are doing it, which is absolutely rubbish. Everybody in the party, even a so-called renowned journalist, DM'd, abused, and then deleted his account. I don't want to take his name. He's so-called very happy birthday to him today. So he had deleted his account after his DM abusers were caught
so it's not
online.
a, it's
and
he
was
said it's
exposed.
clearly there are
So
many examples
this is extreme.
across
I
the
take a
political
very big
divide.
offense every time this point has been taken up. Abusers are everywhere in every party. Why is everybody ganged up against BJP and saying that only BJP?
कौन
Everybody
गया? तो सर आपको आपको
is
गलत
on
फहमी है.
internet
इस
takes-
मुल्क ने बीजेपी को पावर में लाके रख दिया. आप करो मुल्क गैंग्ड अप है. Are you listening to what you are
मुल्क
saying?
गैंग अप कैसे? आप
We
मुल्क
have
हो गए
elected this
अकेले.
government,
How
and after we are
can you
ganged
say
up?
You are a country.
Huh?
You are not a country. You cannot represent
let's
the
keep
whole
this
country.
civilized.
You are
Priyanka
representing a
Chaturvedi, you
section of
wanted to
people.
come in.
We have elected this government to rule us.
I'll just,
And how
I'll
can you
just
say we are
point
ganged
out
up?
a basic difference to Vikas Pandey.
Yes.
I'll point out
No,
a
no,
basic
no.
difference to Vikas Pandey. When Amit Malviya talks about an Amrish Mishra, let me tell him that everybody across board from the Congress condemns him, and we ensure justice is done to the lady who was threatened.
Everybody
Secondly,
condemns
here you
trolling.
have
Why-
an
means
entire
if you are
team
taking
of
action,
right
has
wing
anybody
who was
supported it?
supported. I've got a
We
death
haven't
threat, I've got a
supported
rape
anybody.
threat from somebody who's followed by the Prime
Every-
Minister of this country.
what about Shilpi?
Prime
What about
Minister of
other
this
women?
country.
What about Nupur
And you have
Sharma?
thousands and
They
thousands
have
of
always-
people
always-
एक मिनट,
coming in
प्रियंका जी,
reporting
प्रियंका
this
जी,
entire
being
threat.
threatened
एक
online.
मिनट,
So, when
प्रियंका
there's
जी,
one
blind to
where
that
there
fact?
is acceptance
Are
to
you
this
blind to
issue,
that fact?
there
You
is
can't
one
see
which
that
is
they were the
dismissing
threat?
this entire
प्रियंका जी,
issue.
आप-
Okay, none of you can be heard again.
You represent-
Vikas
You are
Pandey, let her
Part of the
finish.
discourse
You'll
which
get a,
dismisses this issue.